part 2 of Raptor lining my 1998 Land Rover Discovery. Carrying on from the other video, we've got it all masked up, all sanded, panel wiped, ready for the etch prime. So in this part of the video we're going to be etch priming all the bare metal and then just get it all panel wiped again, ready for the Raptor liner. So keep watching. Right, the simplest way just to etch prime is just get some rattle can etch prime and just spray it on. I'll just let you see me doing this, but I'm sure you all know how to actually use a spray can. So mask up, as in mask up, and I'll carry on with this. Just a little tip for you: when you're putting on any paint, or particularly aerosol paints, because they're really thin in the can, it's just thin coats, 4 or 5 thin coats. Don't try just banging it all on in one go, because it will just run everywhere. So thin coats, and just build your layers up, just little thin bits like that. Just keep going, build it up, go around twice if you have to, doing all your spot primes, and let that dry. With the Raptor liner, because it's such a thick paint or a thick coating, there really is no need to resand these. You can do if you want, you can go over with a little bit of 800s just to rough them up, but there really is no need to do it once you've etch primed it. So I'll carry on. Right, just a walk around now, just show you where I've put all the spot primer. Bottoms of the doors where they normally oxidise, up where I've cut out the bodywork for the flared wheel arches. It's a little bit between those doors. This truck's been painted before in the past, so there's a few bits that were blowing through anyway. Wasn't the best paint job in the world. Round the back lights where you saw they'd all oxidised. Where the screws have been put in for the number plate. Around the other light, same on this side, round where I've cut out for the bigger wheel arches, tops of the door and the bottoms of the doors. That's more than good enough now to have the Raptor liner put on it. And like I've said in the video before, we'd already done the front, so we'll just chuck a cover over this front once it's ready to paint. You don't get a lot of overspray off the Raptor liner anyway, because it's really thick. So there we have it. I'm just waiting for the Raptor liner to arrive. It's on a van and it's on its way here. Should have been here last week, but the company who was delivering it lost it. So when that arrives, I'll carry on. Right, our paint's finally arrived. A few days late, not a fault of the paint suppliers, but with the couriers. This was supplied from DB Paints in Birmingham. That's right, I'm talking to Karen off camera. The paint's arrived as a kit, and I'll break the kit open. It comes as 4 bottles, which is 4 litres. There's 750ml in each bottle, and you've got your activator. 250ml of activator into each bottle makes a litre. And there's your 4 bottles. You get the idea. Measure out your activator, tip it in the bottle. Shake it up, put your gun on, ready to spray, as they say on the bottle. Fill, shake and shoot, and that's basically what you do with it. So I'm going to mix up one of these bottles, go and get the vehicle prepped, move the camera, and we'll get on with the spraying. Right, got the activator mixed into the Raptor liner. First job, I'm going to just redo inside these wheel arches. and then I'm going to shut the doors and move on to do the rest of the body. You must remember when you're using this Raptor liner is that it is 2-pack, so it has got isocyanate in it. You do want to wear gloves, you definitely want to wear the K2 mask. Really should have better ventilation than we've got here, but it's not too bad. I've been spraying for years and this isn't too bad. I really should be wearing a hood, but like I did say, there isn't a lot of overspray off this. It is like spraying Schultz. So I'm going to get on with this, and you can watch while I start this off. One thing I did forget to say was we are putting 2 coats on this, so fire on your first coat, not too heavy, and the second coat will build the finish and they kind of melt together and it makes a really hard, durable coat. So I'm going to put the first coat on this. You can follow on while I do this. So I'll mix up another litre, do the other side, leave it for half an hour, then put the second coat on. Right, here we go. That's the first coat on. Still looks a bit stripy, but that'll go with the second coat. Just get in there, just see how that focus. There we go. Remember, that is the first coat, so I'm now going to leave this about 10-15 minutes to flash, and then I'll start putting the second coat on. Well, I call that a win. Just used up the last bit of that litre on the bumper, so I don't have to mix up any more. The truck is all done. So it's taken me 3 litres and the whole lot's done, and it leaves me a litre for when we do the back bumper and the rock sliders. So we'll get this unmasked and we'll show you when it's all done. Right, started unmasking the truck now. It's looking pretty good now. What I'm going to do is we're going to leave this overnight as I squeeze through this bit here, this gap. I'm going to leave it for another half an hour, finish unmasking it, leave it overnight, and then get it all back together tomorrow. I'll put it out in the light and we'll get some final shots of it all done so you can see what it looks like outside. But yeah, that's looking pretty cool now. But I guess it's like Marmite really. You're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. Well, it's day 3 of the build. I left the truck sitting in here overnight. It's all nice and dry now. So I'm going to do the reverse of everything that I did the other day and put everything back on. Lights, grills, winch bumper, everything. And I'm going to crack on with that this morning, and you'll get to see this when it's all done. Right, we'll start from the front. Well, we know that the front was already done. Coming down the passenger side. Fairly even texture on the Raptor liner. And there we have it, all done. Well, I hope this video has been some help, especially if you're thinking of doing some Raptor lining yourself on your own truck. If you want to see this truck, it'll be on display at Kelmarsh, the original Land Rover show. So if you want to come along and see it in person, come and see us at the show. Thank you for watching.